In a world that feels like it's just getting louder and louder every single day, where do we actually find genuine peace? It can feel almost impossible sometimes. Today, we're going to explore an ancient practice that offers exactly that, a true gift of profound peace. And that's a question I think we can all relate to, right? We're constantly plugged in, scrolling, working, yet we often feel so disconnected from any real sense of calm. So when the noise finally gets to be too much, where do you turn?
Well, for over 1 billion people, the answer is found in Salah, the Islamic ritual prayer. But look, this isn't just about going through some motions or reciting words. It's a profound, direct connection. It's like a sanctuary designed specifically for your heart. Let's dive into what that really means.
Just listen to this beautiful statement from the Prophet Muhammad. It perfectly captures what prayer is meant to be. It's not supposed to be a burden, but a relief. It's not a chore, but a source of deep, deep joy and comfort. But what does coolness of my eyes actually even mean?
It all comes down to this incredible Arabic phrase, Qurrat al-Ain. See, back in the hot desert climate, coolness was the ultimate metaphor for relief, for happiness, for everything good. So when you say something is the coolness of your eyes, you're saying it brings you such profound satisfaction that all your worries, they just melt away. That's the feeling Salah is meant to inspire.
And when you look at the Quran, it's pretty clear. Prayer is framed as this powerful shield that helps prevent you from doing wrong and purifies your character. But it's also something deeply personal, a direct line to remember and speak with God. It's no wonder it's considered the single most important act a believer can do after, declaring their faith. And look, this isn't just some abstract idea. The lives of the early Muslims bring this to life in the most breathtaking ways. Can you imagine being so lost in prayer, so focused, that an arrow is pulled from your leg and you don't even feel it? That's the story of Ali bin Abi Talib. Or think of Bilal, finding the strength to endure horrific torture just through his connection in prayer. Even the powerful, strong-hearted Omar would be so moved in prayer that he would weep. For them, it was the ultimate refuge.
Okay, so we've got prayer as a refuge and a direct connection. But there's another really powerful way to think about it, a metaphor that makes its effect so simple and clear. It's a cleansing for the soul.
The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, posed this simple but brilliant question. Just picture it for a second. A clean, flowing river right outside your door, and you get to step into it and wash yourself off not once, but 5 times every single day. What would happen? The answer is so obvious, right? And it leads to this beautiful analogy. So, the river, that's God's mercy, always there, always available. The 5 baths, those are the 5 daily prayers. And the result? Just like physical dirt would be washed away, all the spiritual dirt, our mistakes, our minor sins, our daily anxieties, they get washed away, leaving you feeling refreshed and clean.
And that is the heart of it right there. Salah is this incredible gift of daily renewal. It's like a divine reset button, a chance to start fresh, not just once a day, but 5 times a day.
And the benefits, wow, they touch every single part of our lives. Spiritually, it's pretty clear. Prayer brings you closer to God. It wipes away those minor sins, and it acts as a shield from negativity. Then you've got the mental benefits. Taking 5 intentional pauses throughout your day builds incredible focus and discipline. It becomes this powerful tool to lower your stress and just center your mind when life gets chaotic.
And emotionally, it's a game changer. It teaches you patience, it cultivates gratitude. This regular act of humility helps you get a handle on things like anger and ego, and it becomes this solid anchor of hope, especially when times get tough. And, maybe surprisingly for some, there are even physical benefits. The movements themselves are a form of light, regular exercise. The act of prostration, the sajda, actually increases blood flow to the brain, which is just a fascinating link to better mental health.
All right, so we get the why behind it, the deep personal benefits, but what about the how? A practical question often comes up about how this all translates to prayer within the community. And a really common one that comes up is this. Is the mosque, this spiritual sanctuary, open to women for daily prayer? It's a super important question about access and community practice. So when we look for guidance, we find 2 really key statements from the Prophet Muhammad. On the one hand, a crystal clear instruction. Do not prevent women from going to the mosque. And on the other, a statement that praying at home is better for them. Now, at first glance, that might seem like a contradiction, right? But it's not. It's actually all about compassion and flexibility, recognizing that everyone's circumstances are different. The key thing is, the permission is explicitly there.
Now, there are a few simple points of etiquette, and they're all designed to preserve the sanctity and focus of the mosque for everyone. It's pretty straightforward. Modesty, not drawing undue attention, and having a separate prayer space, which is standard practice in almost all mosques today.
And we know for a fact this wasn't just some theory they talked about. The Prophet's own wife, Aisha, reported that women would regularly come to the mosque for the pre-dawn Fajr prayer. I mean, this just brilliantly shows that their presence was a normal, accepted part of community life right from the very beginning.
Okay, so we've established that women absolutely can go to the mosque. So what are the actual benefits of doing that? Well, it goes way beyond just the prayer itself and gets into the very fabric of the community.
The mosque is so much more than just a place to pray. It's a real hub. It's a place where you find sisterhood and a genuine support network. It offers amazing learning opportunities, classes, lectures that you might not get at home. It's a source of collective peace. And for mothers, it's a powerful way to be role models for their kids. Honestly, for everyone, it just strengthens your faith to be surrounded by a like-minded community.
So, let's break it down. The bottom line is this. Yes, women can and do go to the mosque daily. The choice between praying at home or at the mosque really comes down to personal circumstance and sincerity. And what's crucial to remember is that the mosque offers these priceless spiritual, social, and educational benefits. It's a sanctuary, plain and simple, that makes both individuals and the whole community stronger.
So I want to leave you with this final thought to really chew on. Whether it's done at home in quiet solitude or at the mosque with your community, the principle is the same. Just think about it. How could taking just 5 small moments each day to connect with yourself, with God, and with your community